Hey guys, welcome to PowerBI lesson number 3. In this lesson, we are gonna talk about data visualization and storytelling. I'm gonna give you 9 recommendations so you can turn this dashboard here into this dashboard here just by changing the background, changing the colors, align the visuals, and so on. Stay tuned. If this is your first time here, and if you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the button below, okay? Let's go. I always like to start by talking about the 7 pillars for mastering Power BI. And on this lesson, we're gonna talk about visualization, pillar number 5. Visualization is all about data storytelling. I have this definition here from this website that says that data storytelling is the power of building a narrative around a set of data to help convey the meaning of the data in a powerful and compelling fashion. In other words, is to guide your audience smoothly through the analysis. So, whenever a user is looking to your dashboard, they must answer their questions by just by looking, clicking, and slicing and dicing and so on. If they have to ask you, what is this visual, or what does this mean? This is a good way to know that your dashboard is not properly designed. Okay, it's not easy to understand. It must be easy to understand. That's the main point. So there are some recommendations that I'm going to talk about on this lesson for you to build dashboards that do not need explanation, further explanation. Okay. Let me show you first this website that's very fun and funny to see, that shows some visuals that make no sense, visualizations that make no sense. For example, look at this, 37, 33, 21. Look at this difference and this difference. It's lying, right? Visuals can make the data lie. So be careful about that. What else? Let's see here. This, for example, 3.6 is much bigger than those numbers. No sense at all. This visualization that no one's understand. I have to ask for, what does this mean? So this is a good point, a good indicator that it's not well designed. Look at this. Look at the number of legend points that I have. Legend colors. Very, very hard to find. For example, let's say geothermal sum. I have to find for this color there. So it becomes difficult to read and time consuming, right? What else? Let's see here. This one, for the last one. The years on the legend. So let's find out, for example, the value for 2009. Okay, it's green. I have this green, this green, this green. Which one is the correct green? So be careful about that, okay? Take a look further on this website later. You're gonna see some very funny visuals. Okay? 3D visualization. Don't do this anymore, please. 3D is over. Okay, let's go for the 9 recommendations. First thing is very obvious, but most people are not concerned about design. So be concerned about design. It's very important for you, for your dashboard. It's your first entry, right? It's what people looks for in the first time. If your design is not nice, there are big chances that people are not gonna consume it. So be concerned about design. It's gonna make all the difference when you have to sell your dashboard. The second step is to identify your audience, okay? So for this, I have some recommendations. Like, for example, you go there, talk to the people that are gonna consume your dashboard and ask them how the dashboard will be used so you can design for the next actions. Ask what they would what they would like to see on the dashboard. Okay? What else? You have to know what information the reader needs to be successful. What KPIs, which KPIs, which indicators they want to track. What else? You must know also how much detail the reader need. So for example, if you're gonna send this dashboard for the board, for the CEO, it should be different from the operations, for example. They need different information in a different detail. So be very careful about that as well. Okay? So with this information, you can draw a sketch. So you can draw a sketch in a piece of paper, like this, for example. You draw a sketch. Always starting from this point here, okay, with the most important information, and going like A, Z. So it's like our eyes when we go to our website, for example. We always tend to look like this, right? We search for information in a Z pattern, in a Z line, right? So you draw your dashboard the same way. The most important information on the top left corner. And you have to be very careful about this because a good design, okay, does not need too many information. You must be concerned about how many visuals and how many cards and so on you put on your dashboard. So let me put some recommendations here as well. So for example, limit your content to fit entirely on one screen. I don't like scrolling on a dashboard. There are some people that like one-page dashboards, for example, with lots of visuals on it. I don't like it. It's a personal opinion, and also for performance. The more you have visuals on your page, the less performance you're gonna get. The worse the performance is gonna be. Okay. What else? This one is good. It's just for concluding the same thing here. To keep your dashboard simple with only 3 to 5 key values, charts or tables. If you're gonna put some table with the tails, put here, okay? Down there. So let me put this one for you as well. If the tail tables are needed, place them on the bottom of the dashboard. Okay? Right. After drawing this sketch on a paper or maybe PowerPoint, I like PowerPoint as well. It's very easy to put the blocks where you want. Then you're going to choose the right theme and you're going to keep consistency along the pages and along other reports. So choose your colors. Usually you're going to use the colors for your company and then use them along all other pages, and they must have a meaning. The colors must have a meaning, and you have to keep consistency along the pages and along the reports. So if we're going to choose blue for the main KPI, use always blue for that KPI. So it becomes easier for the user when they see blue, they know which KPI you're talking about. This one for me is very, very important. I'm gonna give some bold color here, some bold effect, bold font, because this is where you're gonna make the wow effect. For example, let me show you this. This one is the dashboard we are gonna build during the PowerBI Week event. And if you're not subscribed still, if you do not sign up, the link is on the description below, okay? And it's free. It's a free and online event starting on November 23rd. We're gonna build this from scratch, from zero. I'm gonna give you the database, and we're gonna start together from zero. Okay, 1 week of content, of high quality content for you to build this dashboard with this analysis here for revenue and margin analysis. Income statement, we're gonna build this income statement from zero. and a financial simulator. Nice. So let me go back here for the first page. This has colors. Look at this. The blue color is the gross revenue. Okay. The green color is the gross margin. And the pink color is the percentage of gross margin. So it's consistent along the visuals. What if I remove this background? It looks like this. Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. It's nice. But look at the difference between this page without background and this one. It's a huge difference. And we build backgrounds on a PowerPoint file, for example, like this. I'm gonna give you this PowerPoint file as a bonus in the link below, okay? The link is on the description below. It's very easy to build. You create a blank page and you start putting some blocks here, okay? And then you color them with the color you want. Just by using this example, where I can put, for example, the text here, right? And some slicers there. Just by using this is much better than not using any. You can also use other colors like this, maybe with a space for filters on the left pane, or you can put it there, change the order, no problem at all. Some people like to use the slicer on the right, others on the left, and others on the top. There's no right and wrong. It's just a matter of choosing one side and keeping consistency. This one also with other colors, this one with some blocks. I like these options here, this and this, because the visuals are limited to these blocks, and then it becomes more, the separation between them is better. For me, it's much more beautiful like this than like this. But you can start slowly with these options here, okay? And then go after drawing your sketch. It's easier to build this on PowerPoint because you know where the blocks are gonna be, where the cards are gonna be, where the line charts, the bar charts, and so on. And then you can build this on PowerPoint later. So this file here, down in the description below with the links. And I'm gonna use this for our class today, our lesson today, okay? So after finishing here, I go to File, Save As, and I choose either SVG, if your Office version allows, or PNG, either one. SVG, background, okay. I'm gonna choose only this. And remember the file from the first lesson. It was like this. I just included some other KPIs up there, but we are gonna use this background on this file here, right? Just let me finish first the other recommendations for you. I'll always use icons and images to add context. And I like this website because you can download images and icons for free. Let me go there to show you. Logomaker.com without the E between the K and R. Okay. So for example, let's see, I want to search for a money. Money. And then you choose here an icon like this. You choose the color and go save logo. Save. You can click here. No thanks. Download low resolution. It's all right. It's gonna export in a PNG, and then you can use inside your background on PowerPoint. For example, these are just icons. Look at this. It's an icon. This one too. This is a circle. All done in PowerPoint. And these icons I downloaded from this website free logo maker, right? You can use these icons either on the PowerPoint file for the background or on Power BI directly by clicking on Insert and then Image, right? Okay. The other recommendation is to align all visuals properly. For God's sake, this is very important. Whenever I see some visuals that are not aligned, that makes me nervous. The next one, to choose the right visuals. This is kind of difficult from this in the beginning when you are starting, but the recommendation is very simple. You have to use horizontal axis whenever you want to compare values that change over time. So you put the time on the x-axis, okay? When you have a category, you want to compare anything along a category, for example, the brand, you use the axis on the vertical, on the y, like this. So this one is the bar chart, this one is the line and clustered column chart. So columns for time and bars for categories. This is the basic recommendation. If you follow this, you're gonna be safe for 90% of the time. Of course, you put some cards with like this for values, for the big numbers, and better yet, if you have some comparison between these values. Because when I see this number, I don't know if it's good or bad. So you can put some KPIs like down here, for example, saying if it is going up or going down, or if it is over the budget or not, and so on, okay? And for this, you have this KPI visual that you can change it. For example, let's say I want to put the indicator here. The trend axis is here, for example. Let's see if it's going to work here. And the target is the budget, right? The budget. Total budget. Like this. So this value is for the last year, 2019. It always shows the last value for the trend axis. If I put here, if I click on 2018, it shows for 2018, 2017, and so on. Okay, this is better than just the number, but I'm gonna keep just the number for demonstration purposes. But these recommendations that I gave you, it's very simple, right? There are much more detailed recommendations that you can search for on these two files that I'm gonna give you as well on the links in the description below. This one is the chart guide, and then you can see, for example, the best visuals for each type of analysis you wanna make. If you wanna compare categories, remember what I said? Bar chart is your option, but you have other options, right? If you wanna compare anything along the time, the line chart, dot line chart, area chart, or column chart. If you want to compare something, the part to the whole, these ones, and so on. And here on the right side, there are some do's and don'ts that I like a lot. You have always to show in context. You must always be very careful about the zero of your dashboard, the zero of your visual, sorry. Okay, you have to start on the zero. What else? Multiple y-axis, you have to be careful. It's not easy to understand. 3D, cut this off. Don't use 3D visuals anymore. What else? More than for series is very difficult to understand. These are the don'ts on the right, and these are the do's. Highlight the most important element, like this. Much better than using 4 colors different that makes no sense at all. And so on, okay? Very nice, this file, this document from the chart.guide. And this one is from the SQL BI from the Italians, very nice as well, very similar. For comparison, these are the main visuals. Change over time, this, ranking, spatial flow, part to whole, and so on. Okay, this is the recommendation I give you regarding which visuals you should choose for each type of analysis. And the last one is to use visualization features from PowerBI. Tooltip, drill through, bookmarks, smart narratives is another a new visual on Power BI that's very nice. So use these visualization features that I'm gonna show during the Power BI week, so you can make your dashboard easy to understand, and they answer all the questions from your user. Nice? Okay. So for demonstrating some of this best practice, I'm gonna change a little bit this dashboard using that background that I showed and changing some colors and so on. But first, before this, let me show you another example. Look at this dashboard for human resources. Is it okay? I can see here, for example, that the visuals are not aligned. Look at this. The title of this visual is here on this area. The other is here, the other is here. What else? Look at how many colors I have here. Are these colors consistent along the visuals? I don't know. What number is this? 36, 12, managers. Okay, Leila is a manager, Philip is a manager, but this number represents what? Which KPI? I don't know. So it's not okay. It's not okay. Just by following those 9 recommendations, I can go from this to this. And then look at how many visuals I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Too many visuals. Too many information on the same page. You want to show everything on a single page, and the user is not going to understand anything. So break this down into pieces, into different pages, so it's gonna be much easier to understand. So that's what I done here by breaking into 4 pages, and I have an overview page. And then if I want to see the information for hires, for hiring, I just click on this button here, and then it changes the visuals for only the pink color, which is hiring, the number of hired people. Oh, I want to go back, so I use this button. And now I want to see the resignations, and then I click here. Okay, so the colors are all making sense. I am keeping consistency along the pages, along the visuals and the colors. Also for the turnover. I have here turnover. No, I don't have. Okay. But that's what I want to explain. I want to show you. And now let's go for the demo. Let's change this into a beautiful page. So first thing, I'm gonna change the background, page background. I'm gonna choose an image, which is the image I just exported from PowerPoint. And here, background. Do not forget to put the transparency to 0 and the image fit to fit. Okay. Let's change now the colors and the theme of this dashboard. Going here on view, and then by clicking on this button, I can change, for example, for the default themes that I have, like this, like that. Let's see this blue. Let's choose one, and then we're gonna customize one of these. Okay, this is okay. Let's change this theme by clicking here. customize current theme. So it's gonna pop up this. So it's gonna open this window, and then we choose the colors. Look at this. I have the blue color there, the purple, pink, and so on. I'm gonna keep consistency along these colors. So I have to find here. Of course, I should use the color code for those, right? We wanna let's find out the color codes by going on the background on the PowerPoint. Let's find out here. Right click. It's in Portuguese, but I think you can understand, right? So this color there. I can go with the more colors, and this is the code. This is the code. For the first one, go back to PowerBI, customize, color 1, paste. Okay, go back to there. Let's go now for the second color. There, more colors, Control C, color 2, Control V. Okay, next one, pink. Oops. Okay, go there, Control C, Control V. I think it's okay. Okay, so you can do the following colors as well. I'm gonna keep as this. And the text, let's put the text in the title. Let me change here, update theme. Okay, I'm gonna use the white color for the text. And here also the white color for general. The background is okay. No, 100%. Let's see. Very nice. The KPIs are black. Let's change it. Going there again. Where is it? Text, KPIs here. White and smaller. 28 maybe. Yes, nice. I think it's okay. Let's put down there. And let's change also the text from the category. There is another option there, all here on the theme, because when I change here on the theme, it applies for all visuals. That's why it's good changing here. And then I think for these colors is on advanced, the second level elements. Let's put some very more, yeah, gray. A little bit gray. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, let's make it smaller. Let's put this there. I'm gonna just make it smaller. I don't know if the numbers, if the KPIs make sense with the icons. I'm just doing this by random. Okay, it's still too big, right? The numbers are too big. Let's go there again. Customize, and the KPI. Let's put 22. Now it's better. Like this, like that. Let's put like this, like that, and all others I'm gonna put the same size. I'll try. With these lines here, they help, right? Like this. Okay. Like that. Okay, last one. Yeah, fine. Now it's just putting these visuals in the right place. I think I have too many spaces for this report here, but it's okay, just for demonstration. Look how easy it is when you have defined where you wanna, when you have defined on the PowerPoint. There is space for 2 other visuals, okay? So look at this. Much better than the original file, right? The original version. Much better. Just by putting some background colors, some blocks, and also changing the theme, right? This background I used during the 2nd edition of PowerBI Week here in Brazil. And on that time we built this dashboard. It's a management Salesforce report. So different visuals, but the same background that we just used, right? And this image I'm gonna give you as well for reference, so that the links are on the description below. Nice? So that's it for lesson number 3. I hope you enjoyed, and do not forget to subscribe to sign up for free on the PowerBI Week event. We're gonna start on November 23rd. See you there.